Come on in. We've been expecting you. We know you're watching this video on our website or YouTube channel because you want to know the exact steps on how to rush apostille this type of document as fast and as easily as possible. So buckle up, and here we go.
Hi, if you're watching this video right now, it's probably because you're needing to understand where and how you can rush Apostille a bank statement, which is considered a non-recordable document by the Texas Secretary of State. What will it cost? What is the current turnaround and processing times? And what are the exact steps that you need to follow to place a Texas Apostille order with us? First, all documents classified by the Texas Secretary of State as non-recordable documents, like a bank statement, cannot be emailed or faxed to us by you to Apostille. But there is one exception to this that we'll go over in a minute. You must either mail us or drop off to us the original wet ink signed bank statement. It cannot be a photocopy at our main Austin, Texas office. Also, when we say bank statement, we mean anything that's a financial statement. So it could be a credit union, a mortgage statement, a brokerage account, like Charles Schwab or something like that, a 401k statement, a retirement statement, IRA statement, stock or financial account statement, basically any kind of financial statement. So when we say bank, because some people get confused, it doesn't have to be a technical bank, because banks and credit unions are separate or different, and brokerages are different than banks or credit unions. So it's just any kind of financial statement. Just want to be clear on that. Second, all non-recordable documents must be properly wet ink notarized by a Texas Notary Public. No other state or country notary can be used. So you can only use a Texas notary. Then you, a lawyer or a Texas notary, must include or attach on your non-recordable document either this Texas notary jurat or acknowledgement text as shown here. So on a bank statement, you have to do what's called a certified copy affidavit. So you, as the holder of that bank statement, so if your name is John Doe or Jane Doe on your bank statement, you are the only person listed on that statement. Or if it's a joint account, one of you has to make a statement. You cannot take a copy of a bank statement and go to a Texas notary or online and have them notarize it. It'll get rejected by the Secretary of State. You have to make a certified copy affidavit and make a photocopy of your bank statement. Okay, and this is what you use right here. This exact, oops. And believe me, most notaries will not know how to do this properly. So follow our steps. So right here, this is what you need to do. Is copy this onto a Microsoft Word document, or easy, just click on this PDF right here, and it will download the certified copy affidavit that you just print out. And then you'll print this out, and then you're going to go fill this out in front of a Texas notary. Okay, very important. The notary will mess this up all the time. It happens every single day. Notaries don't know what they're doing. Most Texas notaries are clueless on how to notarize documents. You think, well, that's what they do for a living. They should know how to do it. They don't. Okay, so right here, we put this in. We dumb this down as much as we possibly can. Right here, print bank holder's name. So again, you can change this if you want to put print credit union holder's name, or print mortgage holder's name, or print 401k holder's name, or brokerage account. You can change that. Okay, we just have it as a bank holder. You're going to print your name there. So you're going to be signing the certified copy affidavit. You print your full name there. And very important, you must print your name and sign it exactly the way it is on the bank statement. So if your name on the bank statement is John D. Doe, you have to sign your name, John D. Doe, right there. Or excuse me, print your name right here, John D. Doe. You have to sign your name, John D. Doe. And the notary can't mess this up where it says print bank holder's name. They have to print your name exactly the way it is here. If your bank statement has your full middle name, then you need to write your full middle name and sign it. If there's no middle name or middle initial, you cannot put one. So whatever it says on the bank statement, you just have to print it right there and right here, and then sign like that. And very important, one of the number one errors notaries make, they print their name right here. Even though we say print bank holder's name right here, the notary will still mess up and they'll print their name right here. And then your document's going to get rejected, and you're going to have to get it done over again and pay us a second time to go file it again because of the notary's error. So that notary is going to cost you a bunch of money and time and effort. So just don't expect the notary to know how to do this. Watch our video and follow our directions. So this is all you got to do right here. And then you make a copy of your bank statement. It can be a color copy. It can be black and white. It really doesn't matter. We recommend typically, it says it doesn't really matter if it's color or black and white unless the government or the foreign government that's requesting this from you, unless they specifically say they want a color copy of your bank statement, it's not going to matter. So you can do black and white or color. It doesn't matter unless whoever's recommended this. It could be a government agency in another country. It could be a college. It could be a corporation. Whatever it is, unless they specifically say it has to be a color copy of your bank statement, you can just do black and white. You don't need to do color. It's up to you if you want to do that. And this is very important on the certified copy affidavit. They have to have this. This is the notary, the Texas notary jurat, and a Texas notary jurat or acknowledgement text has to be on every non-recordable document. So just make sure, not just the certified copy affidavit part, which is right here, this part, you have to make sure this full part is right here. You can also use a Texas e-notary, which is also called an online notary, virtual notary, or remote notary to notarize your document via Zoom or web conferencing if you do not currently reside in Texas or the US. In this scenario, you can use our Contact Us page to upload and send us your electronically signed and notarized document. So you never have to mail or drop off anything to us. Again, our contact page is right here. You can click right on her, or you can click on here. On our Texas Apostille order form page that you can access by clicking on the order button at the bottom of this page, you will need to complete the online Texas Apostille order form, then print it out, and then drop it off or mail it to us along with a prepaid return FedEx or UPS shipping label so we can mail all your documents back to you or to whomever in the world that you want. Again, if you get it electronically done, then you're just going to go to our contact page right here, click on that, or click here, and at the bottom of the page, there's a place where you can upload several documents, and then you're going to upload this certified copy affidavit that you got electronically signed. You're going to upload a prepaid return FedEx or UPS shipping label PDF. It's only a PDF. No other format is allowed. And then you're going to upload our order form page as a PDF. When you go to our order form page, instead of printing it out, you're just going to, on your computer, you're going to fill it out online and then print as a save as, and you're going to save as that order form page as a PDF, and then you're going to upload that to our website. That way, you never have to mail anything to us, and you never have to drive anywhere, and you never have to go nowhere. It's faster, it's cheaper, and it's easier for you to do if you do it that way, if you qualify to do it. Next is step number 2, which is our shipping instructions. This is step 2. I'm going to go over how you're going to get documents to, and we're going to get documents back to you. So the shipping to and from, and how you have to create the shipping labels and what you have to do. So depending if you're getting a state, federal, or embassy level documents apostilled, or all three. If you're going for example, a non-Hague country, you have to go through the legal, that's called the document legalization or attestation process. And if it's a state level document, like say a birth certificate for, let's say, Vietnam or Thailand, you'd have to get it done at the state level of Texas, then the U.S. Department of State, and then the embassy of that country. And that's the third step. So I'm going to go over all that on how you have to do the shipping. So to get your documents to us, there's going to be typically only 2 ways. One, which is the easiest way and what we recommend to 99% of people, and that's you're going to overnight or mail your documents to our Austin address, which is on our order form page and on our shipping instructions. Or if you live in the Austin area, you can drop off your documents to us. Again, it does not speed up the process, which we go over in step 3. It does not speed up the process at all, mailing it or dropping off. It's not a walk-in service. You can't walk into our office and come out with it and getting an apostille. Apostils are only done at the Texas Secretary of State, U.S. Department of State in Washington, D.C., or a consulate or embassy of that foreign country, and we do all the legalizations in our D.C. office at all the foreign embassies in D.C., which is where 99% of all the world foreign embassies are located at. So I'm going to go through what you have to do. So if you're going to mail your documents to us, please do not use the post office. Do not use the United States Post Office. They lose documents constantly. They lose billions of dollars for a reason every year. They are incompetent. They're unreliable. Do not use them. Do not mail your documents to us or have us mail them back to you, because it's usually the tracking is horrible. We recommend only to use FedEx, but if you want FedEx or UPS, or if you're in Europe or in South America or Central America, I know it's big down there in those countries, is DHL. But again, the most reliable and who we recommend, and we ship with them every single day, and we ship up tens of thousands of documents, and we have clients on 6 continents, haven't got Antarctica yet, it's FedEx. They are by far the most reliable. If you want your documents not to be damaged or lost, they are the most reliable, and they are the cheapest if you're using documents in the U.S. by far. And I'll give you I'll give you an example. We ship to our DC office from Austin, Texas. So the middle of Texas, all the way as far as you can possibly go across the country until the Atlantic Ocean to Washington, D.C. It costs us $10.95 to 2-day FedEx a document to our DC office. If we use UPS, same turnaround time, it's over $40. If we use the post office, it's over $20. It's like $23. It's over twice. So if you're using documents, FedEx is so much cheaper than using UPS and the post office for that matter, if you're doing it fast within overnight or 2 days. Most people don't realize that's only if you use the FedEx One option. And our video on our shipping pages, they're going to go through that. I'm going to explain that. So here's the links you're going to click on. So this will do a long video, another 15, 20-minute video. It will walk you through something that FedEx or UPS doesn't even do on their website. We have screenshots and a video walking through the screenshots on how you can create a prepaid return shipping label on FedEx.com or UPS.com from anywhere in the world. So I don't care where you live in the world, you can go online and you can create a prepaid shipping label, and then you can print that out and mail that to us, or you can download it and email the PDF that they give you. It's only a PDF. You cannot give us shipping labels in a Word document or a GIF or a JPEG or whatever it is. You need the original PDF that both UPS and FedEx will give you. When you create it, and you click on these links right here, and they'll show you a video and walk you through screenshots on how you have to do that anywhere you want. Okay. And then if you're doing internationally, you have to do what's usually called a customs invoice or customs receipt that you have to do. You click on these ones, this one for FedEx and this one for UPS, and we already have a pre-filled out for you template that you just got to fill out and then sign your name and date and put the date on it. That's it. It's already done for you. Again, depending on the country, they don't normally need this, but we always do it just in case. We tell you to do it if you're shipping internationally, for shipping your document from the US to another country. For example, Mexico doesn't really care that much, but you can do it anyways, but they don't really care with FedEx. But a lot of the other countries in the world, to get through customs, you're going to make sure you're going to want to have that. Okay. And then the other big thing is you cannot put our name on the shipping label. Let me repeat myself. You cannot put our name, phone number, or address anywhere on your shipping when we're shipping it back to you. That's the shipping to you. So we've apostilled your document, and now you want it to return to you or to a law firm or to another country or a friend or family or coworker or a company or government entity, wherever you want us to send it. You're creating a prepaid shipping label. Okay, you are the importer and you are the shipper. So you cannot have our name on it, because if it goes through customs, we'll get billed for it, and we do get billed for it, hundreds of dollars. That's not ours. So we will not ship your documents back to you if you put our name on it. Okay, think of it like a envelope that you're mailing to somebody. In the upper left-hand corner in the United States, you put the return sender, meaning if the address you send it to it's a wrong address or the post office can't deliver it, they're going to return that mail to you. That's what we're asking for. You just can't put our address on there. You have to put any address. It doesn't matter what it is. You can put your friend, family member, coworker, a business. It doesn't matter. You just can't put our information on there. Again, you can just put yours. That's what people do. You can put your address as the to and the from. So, for example, you're shipping it. You want it shipped back to Europe, let's say. You have a friend or family member in the U.S. You can just use their address. Again, this is only if your document gets returned to you. They need an address to send it back to. Or if it goes through customs, they have to have an address to bill someone if you didn't pay the customs or whatever. Again, it doesn't really matter. You just can't put our address on it. It's real simple. And then again, both of these, you click on this, we'll go through what that means on how to do it. When you get to the FedEx or UPS, when you're online doing it, they'll ask, where is it getting sent from? You just can't put our address or phone number on there. It's very simple. People do it every day. People say we can't do it. Yes, you can. You're just not doing it right. Just follow our directions. Do it online. Don't walk into FedEx or UPS store to try to do this, because a lot of times those people don't know what they're talking about. You can just do it online. We have it done every single day from every country in the world. You can create the label online, not using our address. Because again, you are creating the label online and you are paying for it, not us. We are just simply dropping it off at FedEx or UPS or DHL for you. So you cannot put our address, because then we, technically, in the eyes of FedEx or UPS or DHL, we are the importer then. We are the shipper. Do you see that all the liability, the legal liability falls onto our company, and we don't, our legal policy, our company policy, we can't have that. So do not put our address on the shipping labels. Very important. because we will not ship it 100%. We will not ship it back. We will contact you and say you have to send us a new shipping label. If you have it on there for international orders, our address and phone number and name cannot be on, specifically if it's going for international, we will not ship it back. So very important, if you're on a time crunch and you need these documents back, that's going to delay it potentially days for you to get us a new label and us contacting you. So please follow these directions and do not put our name or address or phone number on this prepaid shipping label. So yeah, that's basically it on shipping. It's, again, very simple. You just give us, again, if you're going to drop off documents to us, make sure you can also drop off to us, and then you can also give us a prepaid shipping label, and we'll ship them back to you. So you drop them off. You don't mail them to us, but you drop them off to us, but you want to mail them back to you. A lot of people do that as well. So you go online, create the shipping label, and when you drive to our Austin locations, you drop off your documents, and then the same day, the next day, 2 days, as we go over in step 3, how long it takes the Secretary of State to issue them, or the federal government, or the embassy, then we'll ship it back to you. So that's about it. Thanks. This is step 3. I'm going to go over the current pricing that we have, and if you're going to drop off documents to us, and our turnaround times that are as of today, November 30th, 2025. So if you're going to drop off documents to us, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to print off our order form that you do online, which you're going to click down here, right here. By clicking this, you'll go to our order form page, and that's what you're going to fill out online and then print it out. And there's another video there that will go through how to fill out the order form and all that stuff. So if you're going to mail your documents to us, which is what most people do, you print out our order form, and then you send that along with your documents, like we state in step 2, you send it to us. If you're going to drop off your documents to us in person, which does not speed up the process, and I'm going to go over that, if you're going to drop it off in our Austin office, which is the only location, not Houston, not Dallas, only our Austin office, you can drop it off, your documents. So if you live in the Austin area, you need to print off our order form and then bring that in along with your documents. And then I'm going to go over right now our cutoff times. So for same day service, what that means is we're going to file your legal documents with the Texas Secretary of State if we get your documents by 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, excluding any major federal or state holidays. So whenever the Secretary of State is open, and they're actually closed more days than just the federal and state, like for 4th of July this year, they closed the Monday after 4th of July. That wasn't a federal holiday. And they closed this week, Wednesday, before Thanksgiving, and that was not a federal holiday. Or Black Friday, they are closed as well. That's not a federal holiday, but they're closed. So they're closed for 3 days this week, and they'll be closed for 3 days for Christmas. They've already announced the day before Christmas Eve Day. So Christmas Eve Day, which is not a federal holiday. So whenever they're closed, we cannot file your document. Just make sure you know that, so you're aware with the turnaround times. No company can file your documents unless the Secretary of State is open. So I just want to be clear about that. So if we get your documents by 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday when they're open, we are going to guarantee if we get them by 12 o'clock, we are going to file them with the state of Texas. Then, depending on their turnaround times, they change. We don't control this. No company, no person controls how fast they're going to turn them around. As of right now, and we change this every single month. Like right now, in a few hours, this is going to change to December 2025. So if you're watching this video in the future, in 2026 or 2027, forget what you're seeing on this video. Whatever it says right on this page, right here, this is what the current turnaround time is going to be for the Secretary of State. And I'm going to go through this on our examples. So as right now, November 2025, it takes between 0 and 2 business days for the Secretary of State to issue apostles on documents. And I'm going to explain what 0 days means. Okay? So we give some scenarios here. So if we receive your paperwork by mail or drop off by noon Central Time, we're going to file your documents. Then it's possible, not probable, the Secretary of State is going to issue your apostille the same day. So same day means 0, meaning we're going to get your document by or before noon of that day. We're going to file it that day, and they may issue it that same day, and we're going to mail back to you the exact same day. That is 0 days. Or it could take them up to 2 business days after we file it to have them issue to you. Okay, so I'm going to explain our examples here. So scenario 1, we receive your documents before or by our noon Central Standard Time cutoff time on a Monday, and then we file it that same day. The Secretary of State will either issue an apostille on your documents the same day, which is 0 days. The next business day, they might do it, which is 1 day, or 2 business days. So the worst case scenario, you're going to get it and mail back to you is on Wednesday. So that is the best case scenario if we get your document by 12 o'clock. Okay. Example number 2 is if we get your document after noon Central Time. So if you mail it to us and we get it at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon from UPS or FedEx or DHL, or you drop it off at our office at 2, 3, 4, 4:55, we have people right before 5 o'clock drop it off on that same Monday, we're going to file it then we can only file it the next day. We're going to file it the next business day. And then they could issue it that same day. That's 0 days. They might issue it the next business day, 1 day, or 2 business days. So worst case scenario, we can pick it up and mail it back to you on that Thursday. So again, both scenarios, if we get your document on a Monday, we get it before noon or after noon, it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday. So again, the absolute worst case, unless there's a zombie apocalypse or an orc uprising or alien invasion, if you do it on Monday, it's going to be mailed back to you on Thursday. Worst case, best case, it can be mailed back to you on Monday. So just to go through that. And I cannot stress this enough. If you're traveling to our main office in Austin, dropping off your documents instead of mailing to you does not speed up the process. It doesn't matter if we get them by drop off or by mail before noon or after, it's going to be the same turnaround time. Too many people, they don't read our website, they don't contact us, and they show up thinking it's going to be done the same day. And that's not possible because it's Secretary of State. It's up to them. They are going to decide if they're going to issue it the same day, next day, or 2 days. So please, unless you live in the Austin area, it does not speed up the process. Just overnight your documents to us, like we say in step 2, how to do it. Okay. And then these prices are as of today. These might change next year in 2026 or 2027 or 2028, whenever you're watching this video. But don't go by what this video says. Go by what this is saying right here. Whatever this says right here, whatever it says right here at this time, that's the current pricing. So for the first document, so if you need 1 document to apostille at the Secretary of State, it's $95. And that includes all filing fees. So you don't write us a check or money order, a cashier's check. You don't send us money for the state filing fee. And you do not do the paperwork. You don't send us the state form. We have our own forms, and we pay the filing fee. So it's just $95. That's it. There's no tax. It's just $95 flat. That's all you call. And then if it's multiple, it's discounted. And this is just an easy little chart for you. If it's 1 document, it's $95. If it's 2 documents, you need apostilled, and this is at the same time, it's $170, 3, $245, so and so and so and so. So that's just the current pricing all the way. We just have it. And again, any additional documents are $75 each. And then when you're ready to order, you just click this button, and that's going to take you to our order form page for Texas Apostles. And again, this is only for Texas. This isn't for federal pricing or corporate pricing, Texas corporate pricing for corporate documents to apostille or embassy fees. This is specifically only for Texas Secretary of State and Texas documents. So documents that are notarized by Texas Notary or documents that were issued from a Texas entity, city, state, county, or state government, like a Texas birth certificate, death certificate, marriage license, divorce decree, criminal records, checks, driver's license, power attorneys, stuff like that. So that's step 3. Thanks.